about to meet might not be glamorous or business tycoon, but she's commanding respect in her line of work and making the most of her situation. Get to know her.
When Manfred Kimario decided to join the transport sector as a Dala conductor, she knew one thing so well. This is uncharted territory for women. She, with an aim of beating the odds. Kimario challenged this situation and, so far, has beaten the odds.
This job was perceived to be for men, but now women are taking chances instead of just sitting at home doing nothing.
Dala is the common public means of transport in Dar es Salaam. A good conductor can make a difference in the bus's economic success. At 33 years old, a mother of two, Kimario got into the business in 2010 after trying other fortunes unsuccessfully. With it being a male-dominated field, Kimario counts more challenges in her day-to-day work.
Women in Dar should not fear but accept any job that comes their way, because what a man can do, a woman can do also.
Today, Kimario makes between $10 to $15 per day from her contract job, something that is enough for her and her two kids. She gets high marks from passengers.
She is capable and knows what she is doing. I congratulate her for her work because she doesn't look down upon herself. Other women should not wait to be empowered because they can do any job.
Having made a significance in this field, Kimario has a word of advice for the women who wouldn't dare go near such a career.
In the city of Dar, there are many job opportunities for women instead of just idling. Women should take initiatives and courage to do any job. Many women in Dar have fear and lack confidence, so they decide to sit back and wait for their husbands to provide for the family.
Formerly known as Mzizima, Dar es Salaam has a population of approximately 3 million people. The port city is the financial and administrative hub of Tanzania. It operated as the country's capital from independence to 1996, before it was moved to Dodoma. One of the key challenges facing Dar es Salaam is traffic. Due to an improving middle class, more Tanzanians are able to own cars. Statistics show that over 12%, or approximately 6 million people in Tanzania, are in the middle class. Kimario has over time won the confidence of her driver.
I feel good working with her because there is gender respect. Don't feel any difference working with her.
Having worked as a tout for the last 3 years now, Kimario already has a career drawn out for her. She is the African woman who is going for the real solutions to the high cost of living and unemployment.
If you have ever admired another lady's adornments, especially those made with beads, you'd love today's trends as we're looking at making and wearing bead jewelries. Well, I have here with me today Moyo Shobeton, who will be showing us how to make this lovely bead jewelries. Now, this is so lovely.
Yes,
I think women love wearing bead jewelry.
Oh, Nigerian women are the most fashionable in the world.
say that
They
again.
could spend any amount to look good. We love to look good. And bead jewelry is more colorful. You don't have the fear of wearing a gold jewelry and an armed robber snatches it on your neck or something like that. It saves you that headache and all that. So that's why Nigerian ladies love beaded jewelry. That's it. Oh yes, yes. There are challenges. There are challenges. There are challenges, and part of the challenge is that it's time consuming. Number two, at times to get the finished the resources that you need to finish them, like the clasps and all that, to get original ones, it comes at a price. You know, people would ask you how much this is, and you tell them 10,000. I say, it's not only bead. How many minutes did it take you? Maybe you just put it together, you know. But it doesn't work out like that. So those are the challenges that come with the job.
Now, show us what you have for us here today.
Okay, we'll make a simple 2-line necklace that you could wear to the office, to the church. You could wear it anywhere. Okay, beads are sold in strands. So these are 2 strands of bead. We have our hook, we have our cutter, we have our plier, and we'll need a string. Now we have our string. Okay. Oyinlola, if I may ask you, what's your waist size?
My waist size?
Yes, please. Your waist size.
Oh, I don't know. It's actually.
Okay. Basically, this is a trick that bead makers use.
Oh.
Your neck size is half of your waist for women that are not obese.
Oh,
so
okay, well, I
that's a
didn't
tip. So now that you don't know your waist size, I'll need to measure your neck so that we can get the perfect size of bead that we would like to make for you. Okay, your neck is about 17 inches. Okay, so Oyinlola's neck size is 17 inches. I would like to make her a bead, and I would measure my string. Okay, so now that we have our string, we've cut our string, we'll need to add the beads to it.
Can I help you? I mean,
Yes,
what can I do?
Okay.
So I should just.
Yes, just string. Beads have their holes in them, so you just. But if you throw them inside and you don't hold the other side of the string, you have all your beads falling all
Well,
over.
I'm a learner, so pardon me.
You're forgiven.
Okay. How is the bead making industry in Nigeria?
Wow,
I mean, it
it's
seems
becoming more glamorous by the day.
Actually,
You have your 17 inches.
okay.
You add your stoppers to it. Your stoppers is to prevent your beads from rolling off the string. So they sell this, it's available in the market. You call them bead stoppers. Okay, you latch your string on the hook, you put it in the stopper, and you pull. The first line, we've latched it onto the hook. We added stoppers on both sides and we put it onto the hook. So we're going to do this for the second line too. Now your second line of bead has to be longer than the first line. These are the beads that are running on multiple layers. You have 20 strands, 15 strands. The trick behind it is your second line has to be an inch longer than the first one. Okay, so if you have 50 pieces of beads on the first line, the second line will have about 55. About 5 beads or 6 beads will make an inch, or you measure with your tape rule as you like it. this space is so that your beads won't overlap the first one. You could make it, the space could vary. If you want it real, like this is really close up, and this is more spacious. So the choice is yours. Thank you. So this is what we've made. I'm going to reduce this because I think it's too much. So I'll remove just 2 beads from it so that it could sit very well on your neck. Okay, so that's it. So it looks perfect now. Okay, so to finish this up, we just use this is the plier.
Okay.
It's called the plier. Use it to crimp the stopper. Okay. So we do that for the second side too. We do for both sides. Okay. Then you cut off your string. This is just an add-on accessory.
This is the icing on the cake.
Yes, this is the icing on the cake. So this is a brooch. You can get this, it's readily available in the market. There are different types. Okay, so I'm just going to put this by the side.
Either wear it
With or without it.
with or without.
Would you like to try this on?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, let me help you with that.
Well, as you can see, this is bead jewelry at its finest. Thank you very much, Moyo.
You're welcome.
It was really nice learning how to make bead jewelry. It
You're
takes a
welcome.
lot of work
Yes, it
and
does.
patience.
You're
Well,
welcome.
and it didn't take a lot of time. So now you know how to make bead jewelry. With that, we have come to the end of today's show. If you've missed anything, you can go on to TVC News YouTube page and type in A Woman's World episode 32. Don't forget to share it and drop your comments. You can keep in touch as well as find out what will happen next on the show by following us on Twitter at TVC Women's World or on Facebook, A Woman's World TVC News. Remember to like us. Take a moment to think on this. And that's a wrap. Don't forget to tune in next time. I am Oyinlola Sale.